And we are ready to start this Noid that will be run by Jaku. I pronounced his name incorrectly. Jaku. Jaku, take it away.
This is Noid, one of the greatest NES games. On couch, I got the Beast and Johnny Christmas. He's in a shiny suit. We're going to quickly just, go through Noid, but first we're going to show you the story, because not a lot of people are familiar with this game. It's very important for the speedrun to know what you're getting into and why.
This suit is so shiny.
Yeah. So, wild creatures led by Mr. Green are assailing New York City, and so John Mayer, M-A-Y-E-R, knows that only the Noid has the power to stop them. So he asked him to use his inventions and super yo-yos to help out. And so we will try. And we're going to do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. So this is Noid. It's platforming. There's some RNG aspects that are not in the platforming areas, but in the mini games between levels. And really, there's a few tough jumps. Really only just one in this level. It's pretty much frame perfect.
There's a few things in this level that really set you up for the RNG at the end of the level, and also really how the rest of the game progresses. There's a spot coming up right about at the end of this, right?
About 5 seconds.
About 5 seconds where you've got to wait for a couple of seconds for the platforms to get just in the right space. You'll see he does a double yo-yo fire there, and then you've got to do these really tiny, quick, short jumps there.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was hard.
That is hard.
Executed. And if you miss those,
Oh man!
I died of that.
Man.
Oh.
Well, we'll get to see it again then.
Yeah.
And so you're waiting for those platforms to be just in the right place so you can get through the entire level without having to wait for anything to come up again. And so that's what that double yo-yo fire there is. It's just a timing, like a timing tech. We'll see it again here in a few seconds. But that really sets up how the flow of the rest of the level goes. And then once you've got that done, you have to do just these like pixel perfect jumps onto the next two platforms. The hit boxes on those are really wonky, and if you don't catch your toe right in the edge, you're going to fall in the water. So we're going to see it again here.
Nope.
Oh, missed it.
Boy.
And you can see how he was definitely touching that platform, but somehow still fell in the water. It's a really tough jump.
So the interesting thing about this is that the mini games are based on the score and time, and so my score is going to be completely out of whack from what it normally is. So hopefully the RNG gods will bless us, even though we've kind of messed up a few times.
Yeah, I think for this level you want your score to be 2,000 something. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then you want the timer to be high 89 because the RNG works on half-second increments. But we're clearly way out of whack with that, so we don't know what the RNG is going to look like. And you'll see what we mean by that in a second. It controls this pizza game at the end. That is just one of the most awful things to ever be put in a video game. 1, 2,
Got it. Okay.
Nailed it.
So,
nice.
So again, that's like the hardest trick, but this fish got us last time, so we're going to just not. All right. I won't have to do the little dance for high 89. High 89. All right. So this is the pizza RNG minigame. This is the part that everyone hates of the Noid runs. This is what makes no one run the game. We want as low cards as possible. He gave us a 4, which is terrible. So we're going to just throw pepper at him. If we get 2 1s, it's over. That's what we wanted to give us. Okay, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, so the way this works is the points you accumulate or pizzas you accumulate are equal to the difference between the 2 pizzas that were thrown. You effectively get the remainder as your score. The opponents you go up against get harder as the game progresses. This is Steve, Mr. Pink. It appears that there's Noid imposters in each city, I guess, and you're out to defeat them. They apparently have something to do with all the horrible things that John Mayer has tasked you with fighting.
Yep, it's pretty accurate.
And apparently you could just defeat them by eating pizzas.
Just like any foe in life. So that's
got
this.
Me this far.
Yeah, that's this. Interesting enough, like if you took all these mini games out, this speedrun's like a 9-minute run. It's really the pizza games that really prolong this game. So we're done with the first level now.
And these scoring screens.
Yeah, these are pretty long
man.
too. So now we're gonna go ice skating.
At the singles club.
Yeah, singles only.
Just want to let you know that we just passed the $19,000 donation mark.
Nice.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, clap for that.
Yeah. All right. So this
that was weird too. All right.
So this is apparently like an outdoor ice rink, and massive ice blocks are falling from the sky.
There we go.
The trick here really with these is to hit them before they hit the ground and before they hit you. Catch them in the air. Other than that, this level's pretty much just a straight run.
Yeah, that's... I'm not used to CRT TVs, honestly. I usually use LCDs, so there's small difference, but I'm getting in sync. I think we're good at it from here. Luckily, the continue system's not that bad. It's really the mini games that we want to watch out for. If we mess up the pizza games, we have to do the entire level. We have to do the entire level over again.
Yeah,
and
that's the worst.
Yeah.
You guys may remember the Noid from the Domino's Pizza commercials in the was it late 80s?
Late 80s and 90s, yeah.
Claymation Noid.
He ruins pizzas is his whole thing.
Yeah, it was strange for Domino's to have a mascot that is evil. Ruins their product.
Yeah, he was like an anti-mascot. So we're gonna use our first warp of the game. We're gonna use 3 of these. There are 4. One of them doesn't save any time.
Yeah, the fun thing about this warp is actually it's faster to not use the warp here.
Right.
But there's such a higher risk of going through the rest of the level of dying that your best bet really here is just to suck up the 2 seconds you might lose using the warp and just do it. The way these mole games works is you have to hit the requisite number of people without hitting a mole because the mole takes 2 seconds off of your clock. However, if you're doing a speed run, you actually want that 2 seconds taken off of your clock. So you'll notice Jaku goes for the mole every single time, even though in a normal play of the game that would be a bad thing.
Yeah. So that takes off 4 seconds if you hit both moles. And it's interesting because you're supposed to hit all the moles, they say, and there's only 2. And instead you're hitting like hockey players.
Yeah, and you actually don't want to hit any of the moles normally.
Alright, those birds usually give a little bit of trouble. Luckily we got through them. This is probably the hardest level that most players have when they first play this game. They don't know about this move right here where you just go down the hill and you get invulnerability and you can kill anything. So in your casual play, you're going to kind of mess up a lot here. But otherwise, it's not too bad if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're familiar with flying football players in other games, you'll have no problem here. This is a pretty common enemy you see. Mega Man had a couple, like Mega Man 6 and 7, I believe, had flying football players.
Yeah, so it's interesting. A fun fact is that X-Water, he actually played Yo Noid in a school play. So it's kind of sad that he's not here for this. All right, so we got another pizza game. Right now we want him to throw a 3, a 2, and a 1. So that's good. Him throwing a 3 is great.
Yeah.
If he throws
pretty much 3 or below.
Yeah, 3 or below at this point. Well, 2 or below at this point.
You'll notice this guy's a little tougher, Mr. Blonde.
Okay,
he's got a lot of 5s in there.
He can really screw us right now if he doesn't throw that 1. Luckily, I did not use the ×3. That gets me more pizza, which will allow me to pass the level if he throws a 3 or... Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Perfect. That's exactly what we want. You can do this in 2 cycles instead of 3, but by doing it in 3 cycles, we get to keep a ×3, which will make the next Noid a lot easier.
Yeah. You know, all the enemies have names, but we didn't mention the Noid's real name is Baxter.
Yeah, that one was... Yeah.
His name's Baxter. He hates Domino's Pizza specifically because a driver in a hurry to deliver some Domino's Pizza ran over the Noid's dog, Sassafras.
Yeah, if we have any donations, now is an okay time to do it.
Oh, absolutely. We have a bunch.
Nice.
We have a donation from X-Water, $25, and they say, let's see a spicy Jaku Jet and good pizza RNG. Don't throw this run in the garbage, Jaku.
Right, the Jaku Jet is coming up. We'll check it out.
Yeah. The Jaku Jet's actually a trick I discovered in this game that can save about 15 seconds in 2 spots. But yeah, you can keep going with donations.
There's a $20 by Glitch Cat, and he says, yo, Jaku, thanks for all the great work you do for our communities. Awesome to see this run at the marathon. Just scrolled. Let me see. Let's keep the pizza money donations rolling.
Thanks, Glitch Cat.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but that clock tower that just passed was the same clock tower from Back to the Future.
That's true.
It was in the movie. They took it from this game, actually. That's where they got the inspiration to use a clock tower for Back to the Future. So, cool fun fact.
Yeah, so that level's in New York. We're now in sewers. Again, pretty easy level, not too much to talk about in there, so keep on reading donations if we have them.
All right, we have a $100 donation by Falcon Red.
Nice.
Wow. Thanks, Falcon. Yeah. Get a clap for Falcon, yeah.
Yeah.
And Falcon says, the only thing that would make this run better is if Jaku ate a piece of pizza for every donation.
Oh, God. You know, I did that once. Did not work out.
Steve from Dallas donated $15, sorry. And congrats on hitting 19K for a great cause. I could use some Noid facts
Oh, yeah.
right about now and some pizza.
Oh, yeah, we got some Noid
Want
facts.
some Noid facts?
Swagfish.
That was the swag fish right there. Very
That's-
important.
Yeah, it's crucial we got that.
Yeah, if you don't hit that swag fish, you don't win.
Yeah.
That's so anybody else who's attempting to speed run the game, you have to hit that fish to win the game.
Those are the rules. We won't let you on the leaderboard without it.
Yep. All right, who we up? But this is Eddie, Mr. Blue. Eddie, the anti-Noid.
Yep.
Noid fact, fun Noid fact. The Noid was actually modeled after famous actor Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
You may remember him from Ghostbusters and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You could tell by the large cheekbones and strong jaw. Very Rick Moranis.
So right now we just want him to, any card he throws, we can win. Oh, he throws a 1.
wow.
Wow. I'm going to throw a 2 just to spit in his face, basically. That was a good one. 3 cycle, though.
Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah. All right. I think this is boat. So boat right in chat, guys. They know what to do.
Let's see them boat rights.
Yeah, there's one really tough trick coming up with a fish. So hopefully we get it. And then the rest of the level will be smooth sailing.
Did you guys hear this rumor that allegedly is confirmed that the Noid's going to be in the next Smash Brothers?
Ooh, that's
I did
pretty
not.
Yeah,
good. I heard that he had a cameo in the new Adventures movie.
that's amazing.
That's the jump right there with the fish. So you can do a short jump and miss the platform. Yeah,
Ooh.
or you can do a long jump and get hit by the fish. So it's very tricky. It's
Oh,
like,
that's rough.
yeah. Luckily, it's at the very beginning of the level, so I'm not too worried.
We might not have enough boat rights in the chat.
Yeah,
That
that's
might
probably
be
the problem.
There's
There we
a
go.
lot of boats in
Okay.
the chat right
Okay,
now.
good. They,
Well, yeah, we got it.
they're
Thank you.
just backlogged.
Yeah.
Thanks, chat.
Chat delay, you know. That's right, though. So this coming up is actually, they kind of trick you. Yeah, wow.
Ooh, nice.
That was not what I was supposed to do. I'm gonna,
Yeah, that was an awesome save.
yeah. I got out of sync there, but it worked out.
Yeah, the fish in this level are just grueling. So a lot of balls flying at your face in this level, and you don't find out why until later.
Yeah.
They're just big slippery balls flying at you.
And for some reason in this world, everyone names their boat Noid. So that's one boat named Noid.
But it's not his boat.
It's
the
not.
name of the boat is
Right.
Noid. The
And then-
SS Noid. And I thought you couldn't have two boats with the same name, but there they are.
So you don't need both of those times two, but you do need to unveil the one for that second one to show up. So it's kind of weird. And now we're done with that level,
All
and
right.
we're on to the circus.
And no pizza game at the end of that level.
Yeah, which is great.
For some reason.
Now, not all of them have pizza games, which is good. So the circus is an interesting level because it's an auto-scroller, and we all know how we feel about auto-scrollers for speedrunning.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not too slow. But we're going to see the first use of the Noid suit. This is the Super Noid suit right here. And we're using it in just a few seconds. It allows him to jump farther and run faster. And it is crucial for the Jaku jet that was mentioned earlier. So I'm going to use it right here.
All right.
And now,
He becomes the knight.
Wow.
And then dies.
and then I die. That was weird. All right. Once again.
Yeah,
That
the
was-
Noid suit is, like Jaku mentioned, a crucial part of the Jaku jet, which is a glitch that Jaku discovered, and it involves having the Noid suit at the beginning of the next level and executing a single frame jump just as the level begins, which is extremely
not
impossible.
jumping.
It knows you're going to try the Jaku jet. It's trying
does,
to
yeah.
cut you off of the pass.
That's really weird. I've never really died on that spring. So I'm not sure what's going on.
It's the
That's right.
CRT.
It could be. I would blame the CRT. We had a run this morning. It went perfect.
Yeah, it did. It went really well this morning.
It's like first thing I did, I woke up. That's my alarm clock. Play some Noid. All right, let's take it easy. There we go.
There you go. Ride that pony.
Yeah.
Ride it.
All right. So we're
Nice.
going to do a warp, and what's interesting is even though my Noid suit was active, I turned red, but it's actually still active in the code. And we're going to go into a state where the Noid still has it, even though we're like in this level too. It's a different Noid state. Nice off 4. So as Johnny was saying, at the very beginning of this level, I'm going to try a 1-frame jump. If I can pull it off, we'll move at twice the speed in the level, which is really important.
It's very hard to pull off. It's where it gets hit, but when he gets it, you can immediately tell.
I was able to pull it off in the world record run, but it's tough. All right, so here we go. We'll try it.
And even then, only once, right?
Yeah, you can only try it once. You can't die and try again because the suit won't be active anymore, and you can't activate it in the sky
Right.
like that. Yeah, but this was discovered by accident as well, and we didn't get it.
Yeah.
But it does change the route a little bit, and I'm more used to the normal route in this level anyways, so it's all right. We will have one more shot for the Jaku Jet on the last level.
Here's Noid in his famous helicopter backpack. You may not at all remember from anything ever.
Yeah,
But, there it is.
I mean, they did say he has many inventions, and this is just one of them.
That was the flying squirrel from Mega Man.
You know, I've heard that, and we looked it up last night, and we couldn't find it.
Someone can prove that fact. I'll send you a pizza.
Yeah. Not all facts have to be true, apparently, so...
Yeah. Here's one that is true. The Noid was a stunt double for Jar Jar Binks, but only in Episode 1.
You know, I think I have a counter fact to that one.
Yeah?
Jar Jar Binks was actually a stunt double for the Noid as well.
Do you think that was like a friendly wager they had between them?
Must have
Like
been.
if I do you, you have to do me,
Ooh.
and then they did each other?
Yeah. Don't Google that. All right. That went pretty well. So after this, I don't even know what level. Oh, yes. We call this one Shitty New York. So there's these rats with skulls, and if they drop them on you, they don't kill you. They just make you slower, which obviously is not good for a speed run.
Speaking of rats with skulls, the Noid was the first person to actually get a perfect game in Pac-Man. But then Billy Mitchell had the whole thing squelched and covered up.
Well, luckily, you know, with recent events, the Noid might be able to get his title back for that.
That'd be cool, because like that's what happened to the Noid. That's why he just disappeared and nobody remembered who he was. It's all Billy Mitchell.
Yeah, don't look into that too much. But this is the final warp. This actually seems easier to me than the last one, but by saying that, I'm probably gonna die. You know, that happens.
Is it a good time for a couple
Yes.
donations?
Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead.
All right, Vox Futuro donated $100 and said, "Good luck on the run. You've got this. Once the Noid is done with Mr. Green, maybe he can take on the Whopper Robbers."
Ooh, the Whopper Robbers. Interesting story there. But yeah, go ahead for more donations.
Bear Cat Girl 03 donated $50 and says, "Wishing you great pizza games. I'm happy to see the Morning Buzz reunion. It needs more ground loops, though."
Stop with the ground loop.
Yeah, we don't want ground loops.
Ground loops are bad.
Oh boy, that brings back memories. Thanks everyone for the donations. I know it's early.
This is a crappy New York.
Yeah.
Like, where are those garbage cans coming from?
Somebody's thrown them.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Those are, like, who doesn't need garbage cans? Why are you throwing your own garbage cans? That guy's the worst brick thrower on earth.
Yeah.
You're like right in front of him, and he just completely lobs it.
His brother's coming up, and he is mad.
All right, we are invincible and slightly faster here.
So we're just going to run, though.
Yeah,
So there's
just
his brother.
forget
He's
him.
got an eye patch.
Yeah, he's out for vengeance.
And
Nope.
terrible.
Just doesn't know how to get down from that ledge.
All right.
And
that's that level.
Shitty New York.
So yeah, this is going to be construction. All these names are found in the manual, so you know,
Yeah.
New York, shitty New York. It's all there. But this is construction. This one's usually a little bit of trouble. So we'll see how it goes. We're actually going to use another power up that we haven't seen yet in a few seconds. Oh,
Those you see those T1 crates there, or TI crates.
Yeah,
those
TI.
are actually filled with old TI-83 calculators.
yeah. The next level actually is the factory that those are built in.
Yeah, it's a very 80s game. Like this was that was a really cool reference for us at the time to see the
Yeah.
TI calculators
Here's
in
the
the game.
power up. So far, we don't know a way to get past that without using that, without wasting time. So if we can figure that out, it would save about 2 seconds on the speed run.
Yeah, you got to either take a hit and lose the time, or use the power up and lose the time. Haven't figured out how to get through all of that without
Yeah.
taking it to the face.
Ooh, I didn't think I hit him 3 times, but I did. So,
Oh,
and
that snail.
we're on our pizza
Right.
game.
Nice. All right, up against Harvey here.
Yep, this is
Harvey. Mr. White. And man, he's just loaded up with 4s.
Luckily, we also have a 4 this time, so we'll go right up against it. That gets us 8 pizzas. So we got to eat 18 pizzas now. We're on the same playing field as the other Noid. Oh, 5. So 5s we can do against. Oh, I actually could have used it times 3. That would have been fine. But yeah, you got to do some quick math in this, which nobody wants to do quick math at like 9 in the morning.
Yeah, if you guys haven't figured out how this game works yet, don't.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You'll go crazy, and then you become the Noid.
Yeah.
That's where all these imposter Noids came from. And now they're stuck in their own eternal hell playing this pizza game until they're dead.
All right.
It's there it is. That's number Wang.
That's number 1.
That's number Wang. That's all that pizza game is. It's just number Wang.
Yeah.
Don't try to think about it.
More donations.
We have $14 donated by Palvikenko, who says, I wanted to round that 4 off from the screen, and that means that we're at $19,240 right now.
Nice.
Thank you for your donation.
All right. This is the factory that the TI calculators are built in. Oh, nice. We got the cool jump. Cool jump is also a jump in Super Mario Maker that the Beast coined, but it was in Noid before, and so he's a copycat.
Yeah.
We're just going to run right under that guy. This has a really cool strat at the end of the level that I'm going to try to pull off. Normally, you would kill those worm boxes that we destroyed with the power-up. I'm going to try to run under all of them. Ooh, okay. So right here, I'm just going to jump and run under him, and got
Nice.
it. Oh,
Clap.
yeah, clap. That was hard.
Clap.
All right, we're on our last real platforming level. This is, some people call it skyscraper, some people call it rampage. You can call it whatever you want. It should be noted that this game was actually Capcom took a Japanese game that they built and gave it to Domino's as Noid. And so a lot of things in this game don't make sense.
Like the flowers that appear out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like they're not coming out of windows.
So in the actual what? Okay, that's not good.
These stairs are vicious.
All right. Wow. All right, that's fine. As long as we didn't take a death, that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, these stairs are really janky. And then this cop is the worst. So I'm going to try to unveil this power-up, because there's a power-up right here. Nope. Good. Okay, that's fine.
And once again, this is John Mayer has tasked you with this, not the mayor of the city, which is why the police are against you and not working with you.
We got the bad cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for some reason, that spring sometimes does not push you up all the way, and then you can't even get past the platforms.
Yeah, the platforms don't spawn properly, and there's no way to win.
And I only discovered that in the last week. That never happened to me until last week when I was practicing, and I learned of it. And now that I know of it, it happens
Like
half the
every
time.
Did you lose that power up you had earlier?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but it's right now. We're back there. All right, now we got the good cycle. Little time loss, but not too bad.
Yeah, there's the other problem here is if you jump too high and leave the screen, you die as well.
Yeah, I tried testing that because that happened to me on a really good run once, and it killed me. And then I tried testing it, and it never happened again. So this game's all sorts of complete.
So it only happens if you're doing really well.
Yeah, and So, you know, we don't have anything to worry about.
There is a score glitch in the game. Like, that might be possibly
Yeah.
what it was. If you have too high of a score when you beat the game and you let the story cycle, it'll lock up. So it doesn't really affect gameplay, but it's a bug.
All right, so we're facing Steve again.
Yep, here's Steve. Steve Buscemi, actually.
Yeah, he was the first Noid that we
Mr.
went up
Pink.
against. And he's going to throw a 6 because, you know, why not? But we got 2 4s, so we can take it. Sucks can get us 1 column. If you throw something low, we can get this done with.
This is coming up on the end. Do we have any more donations we want to read off?
Yeah, there's one more level after this.
Absolutely. Don the Don
Don the Don.
donated,
Hey, Don.
donated $5 and says, please ask Jaku why he won't play Noid 2.
So, Noid 2 is a fan-made game. It emulates the PS1 style, but it's on PC. And unfortunately, the creators thought it was crucial that the Noid could dab in that game. And I just, no, can't do it.
Can't be dabbing in a video game. That goes against all moral standards.
Finishes his comment with thanks.
Thanks, but no thanks.
There's a Jaku.
Yeah, my community actually got together and did a ROM hack of this, and they put me in the game. And that was really cool to see. They changed a lot of the levels and sprites. All right.
All right. Down with Steve Buscemi.
Yep. All right, we're on the final level. We're not gonna be able to try the Jaku Jack because unfortunately we did take a loss in that last level. But yeah, we got 1 sky level left. This is it's a pretty easy level mostly. I'm saying that I'm gonna die, but the strat here is to stay up at the top for the first enemy you see, dipping down for these ×3s because they are crucial. So just spam A and stay up top. There's gonna be a guy that starts throwing wind at you and it slows you down. It makes sense. Don't worry. It's like a vacuum. I don't
Yeah,
get
it's a
it.
vacuum that
It's Elvis.
blows wind.
Yeah, Elvis is not happy.
Yeah.
Dip down for this 3, got it, and then as soon as he goes away, you wanna start going down because a new guy shows up, and you just stay as low as possible without going too low.
You know, he looks like was it Electro from Spider-Man,
Yeah.
except without the
Oh,
mask,
that was close. All right,
and he shoots electricity.
and that's the sky level. So now we're on our final pizza game. So as long as we get good RNG, we will have completed this. This is Mr. Green. He's the reason why we're doing all of this.
Mr. Green, Quentin,
Yeah.
real name Quentin.
A 2. That's pretty good. Oh, and we got 2 4s. This is actually really good. He can still throw some high cards, but like we already got half of our pizzas eaten in our
Yeah.
first. So
Too bad the rest of them weren't like this.
yeah. Hey, you know what?
And
It's
even
alright.
4's pretty low.
Yep. 4's pretty low as well. And we're coming up on time. Actually, time.
There it is, time.
Yeah. There you go. That's Noid. Like I said, greatest game ever. The RNG pizza games make it all worth it.
It's a little epilogue to the storyline here.
Yeah, we got to see the end. But I want to thank the Beast, and obviously Johnny and all my friends for coming out, and everyone that donated and watched. This is the first time Noid I think has been ever in a marathon. You can probably see
Yeah.
why. But the Noid's going to go back through some of the levels in a reverse order that he actually went through, logic, and then he's going to get his prize from John Mayer.
Yeah.
So just stay tuned. And his prize is, of course, pizza. John Mayer kind of let himself go, but it's all right.
This is so this is exactly what the prize you would want after having eaten a good
Yeah.
48 pizzas in a day. It's
Yeah.
some more pizza. And there's and so he's very frustrated, as you can see, because he doesn't want any more pizza, but
Yep.
that's all the mayor paid him, and he needs to buy new clothes, but forget money.
Yeah.
Pizza.
That's Noid.
All right. Hey, do we get to call this like an official Jaku and Johnny in the Morning episode?
Yeah, I
This
think
is
so.
the morning?
Yeah, this
All
was
right.
Jaku and Johnny in the morning.
All right.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
All right, and that was Noid run by Jaku. Thank you so much for the run. Amazing